Hi, and welcome to another installment of Regeneration. It's a spring edition, I guess. I don't know. It's the spring now when you're seeing it, or after, because again, how the internet works. This time around, we are, working in partnership with Shepherd's Table. They generously set up a GoFundMe. It's all in the little description. Don't have enough time for the word description, although I do have enough time to describe why I don't have enough time for the word description. Also, I've said the word description now 3 times. Any whoozle be, Shepherd's Table helps feed unhoused people in the Silver Spring and greater Silver Spring area. It's a big old city, isn't it? So that's great. Please give them your money. Every bit helps. People are hurting, man. So do what you can. Anything's appreciated. First, we have sort of a returning guest. Rob was in the last one. He was the last performer in the last one. He's someone I've known quite a while. And so I figured it would be nice to have him bring his little friends from the band ilyAIMY, and they came today to grace us with their presence. So without further ado, let's get right to it.
Hey everybody, we are ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland.
Savannah, up through the Carolinas, the rhythm of the pines, reminding me the finest things are moving. The finest things are moving quick. And out of Richmond, strings and things and fingers fast and don't break down, and then repack, rinse, spit, repeat, get paid, come back. The finest things are moving. Get finer by the hour. Yeah, the finest things are moving. We get finer by the mile. I had a home for 7 years, 2 cats in a yard. Wi-Fi, refi, the neighbor's kids said hi. Every morning this time they say they're moving. I can't wait until they're moving. Next up on the road, it's Washington, D.C. One big monument to status quo and cash and greed. The roads are just a symptom of the overall disease. We give that town a wide, wide berth. The traffic and the companies, we keep on moving. God knows that they ain't moving. Snow, no gloom of night can keep us from our task. No hell, no high water, rising tide can still our restless hands at last. The river crushed the mountain, but our voices never tire. Our body's movement is the finest thing, and our music music is a fire. Keep it warm in the AFI.
So I think it's appropriate, we're here on the AFI stage. We're actually going to play a couple songs that have film references in them. And I guess while we're switching, I'll just tell you who's on stage here. We've got Rob Hinkle on guitar, Heather Aubrey-Lloyd on guitar and percussion. I'm Kristen Jones playing the electric cello, not a Romulan warbird. And we have Rowan Corbett on percussion.
I come to you, humble and willing, brave, stepping over the bones of my brethren. I wouldn't come here if I wasn't desperate, but I am too small and I cannot lift this. One cement block can hold all I love, each moment sinking into the mud. And I would do everything in my power, but I am too small, and so is the hour. Be afraid? Will I always need an oracle? They said you were great, and they were not lying. But why is this greatness so terrifying? Great and terrible, always in pairs. Come to an oracle, trembling and scared. And will I never be great? Because I refuse to be cruel. And will I always an oracle. Not steal like the rats in the rose bushes. Do not kill like the rats in the rose bushes. Do not lie like leaders of fortresses. So will I die with the kind and the powerless. Do not steal like the rats in the rose bushes. Do not kill like the rats in the forest. I do not lie like leaders of fortresses. So I will die with the kind and
Miss playing that song. We're not allowed out and about, although this spring is quite promising. I'm really excited to be out and about, safely distanced and masked, of course. We're ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland, and Baltimore is blossoming with all sorts of like, get out of your house.
I just like that. Baltimore is blossoming with all kinds of get out.
All sorts of get out. And one of the things that we've been excitedly doing is running this crazy open mic online, which isn't out. It's an excuse to stay in, of course. And one of the songs that has been just so wonderful to play in my little weird open mic, my Zoom open mic, has been this next song called Baliset.
And we're so excited because eventually there will be a movie that we can see.
Okay, well, you got to draw them the connection because not everyone caught the Baliset reference.
I know.
And
now they feel special.
Did they say Baliset in the movies?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. Captain Picard's sitar. Okay, this is a song about Captain Picard's sitar. Now, that's a deep reference. For those of you who aren't going to come with us, maybe you should cut this whole bit out of the... I just don't even know. Anyways, this is a fairly nerdy song. This is for all of you who ever went to a bar and yelled at the band, "Play something about Dune, Arrakis, desert planet."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what bars were like, right? Yeah, I think so. That's how I remember it. It's a song called Baliset. Anyways, my point was that we've been playing this in the open mics, and one of the cool things about this song is it's got a lot of amorphous, interesting, strange things to it that don't have to be synced within 30 milliseconds. So, like, it works great in Zoom, you know? You can just sort of make, like, hissy noises, and whining noises, and, you know, Baliset-y noises. Like, yeah, like that. This is a song about Jean-Luc Picard's sitar. Headed for the rocks again, silent all the way. Oh, to go my mother's way, screaming all the while. By now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything and leave no one left standing. But oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. I will come for you, just as will come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to crown or kill me. I'm headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way. kill after kill after kill. But I keep my teeth unto myself. I keep my weapons clean. So you throw at me to the sands for this and run my children to the ground. And oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me. And I will come for you, just as you'll come for me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to crown or kill me. Damn what I won't do. Damn what I won't say to you. I won't tell you how it ends or who abandons you. Just damn what they won't do to you. You on the line. I dig your home myself, my friend, just like I've always done. When my war is through with you, it had its way as I shed my tears for the way it died and wash my hands of you. Oh, my love, my life, you have what is left of me, and I will come with you after they're done with me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to heaven hold me. My Sahaya, Sahaya, to heaven hold me. My Sahaya, Sahaya. We have such a wonderful sound crew with us tonight, and you've been so patient with us. I'm trying to remember to keep my guitar near your microphone. It's a very nice microphone, and I like it there. But I'm used to making eye contact with Rowan Corbett, who's all the way down the line, and there's all these women between me and Rowan, which is normally the case. So if you see me do this sort of awkward, that's what's going on there. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm trying to appease everyone. It's a favorite song of Heather's. Wait, this is one of my favorite songs of Heather's. We're doing this, of course, for Shepherd's Table. It's a good deed done. I'm sure there will be probably donate links and things like that you're going to paste like on our feet or something like that, or like blue screen onto our chests or something like that. So please do make sure that you're donating generously there. It's a song called Phantom.
tips of my fingers, a powerful dream. I once more than hope, twice alive for his soul, for his heart, my own. But as dumb as I am, I can still feel it in my head. Like the lamb I lost in a war. I fear I bleed to death. They swear there's another left, scarred under the skin, spare disfiguring. I should count my blessings. Regiven, I hear someone needed it more. Take better care than the one before. He deserves someone dying for his heart. But as dumb as I am, I can still feel it in my head. Like the lamb I lost in a war. I swear it's still there. I swear it's still there. At the tips of my fingers, a powerful dream.
I learned how to use pedals while we were all up in the COVID. Now I've got all these pedals I got to cart with me everywhere. This is the first time I've tried playing them with shoes on.
We're doing all the big, deep mental health songs in this block.
People need it.
People probably need it. So I'm a proud card-carrying member, Anxiety Depression Club. Where you at? I see you. There you are. It's okay. It's totally okay. I've had an interesting experience in the last couple of years, sort of reestablishing my relationship with my demons. I like them okay. In retrospect, they are much smarter than my angels are. Because the demons are like, you should join a band, at a slightly inopportune time. But, join a band. Now's the time. Your angels sit around and do things like, oh, he'll change. Patience, Your demons are meaner, but sometimes they're smarter. They add color. and I like my color. This is a song in celebration of that, which others would say get you in the end.
When I am gone, maybe too young, and when you mourn, all you might have done, sipping your whiskey, singing my songs and cursing my demons. Got me after all. Well, spare me your pity. Give me my due. And think more of me than you'll do of you. 'Cause you and love's my demon, but you'll never say we love and mistress kept in the shade. 'Cause my so-called angels did me no favors, caused as much trouble as the devil ever did. Love the wrong man, play savior, so heavy a conscience for so good a kid. But oh, the forgiveness I've known in the dark, the velvet obsidian of my broken hearts. Would I be different? Trading my blues for all of that sunshine that's working for you. Cause that kind of fire drives me to the ledge where I look over flames at my back, and I do not jump and I'm not consumed. But when I'm myself, they say I am doomed. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. So when I am gone, maybe too young, and when you mourn, all I might have done, sip on your whiskey, go ahead and sing all my songs, but be kind to my demons. With me all alone,
All right, so I'm gonna brag on Rob and Heather for a sec. They both entered the Mid-Atlantic Song Contest this year during COVID, which they had written new songs during this year, and they both won in separate categories.
Thank goodness.
Heather won in a category which we hope to never repeat again.
Best COVID song.
We're not going to do that one today, but
It's all happy and stuff, believe it or not, somehow. Only because I was charged to write a happy song. I am not that person. But someone said, no, you can't make it sad.
I was just really pissed off. I needed to write a song. Give them time to think, make them answer quick. Shine that bright white light in their face. You know only liars ever take time to think, and never give them cash. 'Cause in God we trust. If you do your best, keep the change. A self-made man wouldn't ever need it. Never give them anything, better make them work. 'Cause idle hands and the best intentions, that's a white man's perk. Devil's been building something, a Walmart down on the crossroads. The devil, he gave us Mexico. He'll build a big wall just to keep him down in his hole, and that wall is built for demons, animals and thugs. It sure ain't built for people, man. You walk 4,000 miles, a wall won't even slow you down. We never gave them anything, they had to get to work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr, people down on their knees. They're not praying for redemption, they're praying we'll let them breathe. Savior, he promised bright white cities filled with gold, and now there's fresh paint on blood in Washington, glistening in yellow in the middle of the road. And I don't buy your God can't hear you just 'cause you can't get into church. Though I guess it is the devil who promises knowledge, and omnipresent really is quite a very long word. And I can see these signs from heaven along with everything we've done. Yeah, I can live with most of my decisions, man. I think you're gonna burn for this one. We never gave them anything, they had to get to work. 'Cause idle hands and best intentions, that's a white man's perk. We got a different brand of martyr, and people down on their knees. I think we're way past redemption. We're going to let them exercise in just how much I can sympathize with the fallacy of compromise and knowing when to know who's in, who's out. You gotta know just when to bail out. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, try to swallow two, but never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure for being an American. This year has been an exercise, but it's better than a diet. Obsessing over something size, swearing everyone's alive. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You gotta know what it is and what it's all about. This year has been the exercise, and I'm all worn out. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never feel ill. Fall in line, try to swallow two and never read the bill. I wish there was a pill. Take it quick and never question it. It's the medicine man. It's the cure for being an American. We used to say, I don't care what you look like, I don't care what you make. We used to say, I don't hate the player, I sure just hate the game. We used to say, I don't care where you came from, I just care why you came. But today, somehow a brave new world has seen a brand new day. So be careful what you say. Take this pill, take it quick and never feel ill. Click the sign, try swallow two and never read between the lines. Take this pill, take it quick and never question shit. It's the medicine man. But how is this American? And just how much I can exercise my willingness to empathize with anything around me. Get out, get out, get out, get out. You gotta know that you feel now. This year has been the exercise, and I'm so much stronger now. We need a pill, something saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between the lines. We need a pill. Just take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans. We need a pill, something saccharine to never feel ill. I'm feeling fine. You gotta learn to read between those lines. We need a pill. Just take the poison in, but always question it. Take your medicine, man. We're gonna be the brand new Americans.
That song is called New American. Rob wrote that a couple years ago now, and it has become strangely even more relevant. It's a mark of a good song.
This is a song actually that has a fun tie-in to the Bethesda area. We are currently in AFI. In Silver Spring. Sort of down the street-ish. General area. Not a thing. It's fine. I haven't had my full coffee.
I gotta find a capo.
There are lions on the side of the coffee cup, and I say lions.
Oh.
There are lions on the side of the coffee cup, and every lion equals a level of intellectual improvement. My stepchildren call it my brain juice.
Ew.
So I am now 40 years old, which is a brain-breaking concept to me. And I think, like a lot of people, this got written before pandemic, but in pandemic it has rung in my ears and others as well, because it was a pause button for a lot of us, especially doing what we do. But there are days where it feels like a stop. And I hope it's not. And this is a song to attempt to remind everyone it shouldn't be.
To the ribbons in my hair, look far too girlish for the break. Do we put our hearts away? Who says it's time? Rather not look foolish. Maybe I'm too old to do this. We don't get to choose our pride, and yours might not be mine. If we come too late to all we love, by the only road there was, do we not get to dance for as long as we can, if not for as long as we want, if not for as long as we want. Try not to agree, 'cause if we come too late to all we love, by the only road there was, do we not get to dance for as long as we can, if not for as long as we want, not for as long as we want. Take the heartbreak for the song it brings, so I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing, 'cause we all come too late to all we love, by the only road there was, and it is there we will dance for as long as we can. Oh man, who won't have me as the last of my love? And the bud bloomed once out of my human, and the heart beats blood, yeah, the heart beats blood like a good heart should, like a good heart does. Still some nights it feels empty as a painted shell, drained so slowly through a pinhole. I hit it for the hunting, but I did it far too well. Now no one can find it, not even myself. Oh man, who won't have me as the last of my love? The bud bloomed once, now I'm out humans, and my heart beats blood, yeah, my heart beats blood like a good heart should, like a good heart does. Hey, you take the weight off broken legs, stick up arms and hands, but my heart keeps on working even when it's on mends. Resting on the edge, always headed for the floor, but always steady at the ready, even if you don't know what for. Oh man, who won't have me as the last of my love? And the bud bloomed once out of my human, and the heart beats blood, yeah, the heart beats blood like a good heart should, like a good heart does, like a good heart should, like a good heart does, like a good heart should, like a good heart does.
I haven't figured out during all these filmed things the proper way for bending down to get my cable.
Oh, I know.
I should really hang it over here because, like, at the moment I'm doing this plie kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Let me get my
That's graceful in its way.
But this is sort of like, lots of different things to do. It concerns me. It didn't concern any of that? Not until I said anything, right? Yeah.
I was thinking about my own way of like bending over, but women think about that stuff all the time. It's like I have the appropriate number of buttons so that I can bend over to pick things up, you know.
Well, and that's the other thing I was thinking about. I mean, like, you know.
Showing too much boob.
I'm a beautiful human, you know. I just like, you know, which way do you?
Your hair's in your face.
Oh. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. We're ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland. This is going to be our last song. This is a song I wrote about a girl who totally loved me just like a brother.
But you're so pretty.
I know. Proved it, yeah. My guitar sounds better in the dark, like our faces, they are floating, souls protected. I think we think better in the dark, and oh my god, I go swooping. I'm spoiled by your fingers. Let me spoil you with mine. I'll be so kind. Pressing against the tension of attention. Shame to let this one go all to waste and let the have-nots have too soon. Then my fingers do all the walking. Yeah, rip that off. Give me time. That's what I'll be ripping off. No. This isn't all the And I am thinking I just let my body speak first. As before for the vibrating, it's the loudest of all my parts. And I cover up my sorrow, I'll get it all and strike it down. I've come to you for holding. Please let me in. And I've write love songs if I could, you know, like Ryan would. I'd compare you to a summer's day if I thought cliches. But I'll hold you up in darkness and light the night with all your flame. If you let me, I'm gonna take everything that I can. Serenade this blank brick wall again, the edge is blurring. The morning sun is here, the morning sun is here and it's burning. Time for me to be turning home again. I thank you for the time that you lose to me in spite of me. Well, all I can say is at least it's me, and you not know the thoughts that I'm churning. But I'm in the habit of spreading my mouth oh so wide. Not like I kiss and tell, but what the hell, I'll send a kiss instead and sing. I'd write love songs if I could, you know, I swear I would. I'm so angry every day, I'm never done fighting everything you are. Putting wings up from my ribs, I'll give you everything that you need from a flue gas heat. I'll kill the lights and watch you shining. I'll keep you shining. Oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining. Oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining. Oh, oh, oh. I'll keep you shining, shining, yeah. Sound better in the dark. That way you cannot see all of what is left of me. I am open, innocent, eyes so wide, and that's a rarity. I'm catching light. I'm trying to make it to the daylight. Just speak to me in Germany. Well, speak to me of your fight. Been down here in the Christmas lights. Been down here in your eyes. I'm getting looser in my thinking. You're getting cooler every night. I'll play the game with the if I can take it in your smart. Could you know I swear, but I'm so frightened every day. I'm never done running from everything you are. Putting wings up on my ribs, I give you everything that you need. My bones, my breath, my teeth. And I write love songs if you please. I'll keep you shining. Oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining. Oh, 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 oh. I'll keep you shining. Shining, oh, oh. Perfect timing. How's my hair? Thank you. We have been ilyAIMY from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay, well, welcome back. You didn't go anywhere. You're just watching a thing. I don't know where my camera is. It's any of these. I can just look at, okay. Hello, welcome back. It's Regeneration, but now the stage is clear of instruments and people have switched places. Masks have been removed or stayed in place. Stay in place. Anyway, they're still here though, ilyAIMY, so I'm going to talk at them, to them, for you. Oh boy. You guys are from Baltimore. You said that. Your name's ilyAIMY. We've both said that now. When did you guys start being a band?
Man, you're right. He is sort of an awkward interviewer. I mean, I like Jules Bland, but like this is like really just
That's
weird.
okay. The long exhale made me feel like we were being interviewed by Darth Vader.
Nice, yeah, absolutely. Although now he's got sort of the Cobra thing going on too. Okay, yeah. But anyways, ilyAIMY, I put us together, started glomming onto other bandmates probably around 2001 or so. And on the stage here, Rowan Corbett and I started playing. I found him at the Nudio Cafe in Greenbelt, Maryland.
Heard of it.
And there was this awkward moment where someone had been approaching me and saying, "You got to meet this guy. He plays his things, and he plays sort of like this." And somebody else had been approaching him and saying, "You got to meet this guy. He plays guitar sort of like this." So we had to meet each other, of course, for that. And then we met over.
You thought you were stealing each other's moves.
Exactly. It was awkward. So we had a dance fight over blueberry pie, actually, in Greenbelt, Maryland. Is that how you remember it?
That's right.
Yeah. I encountered him at the Nudio Cafe wearing a big fuzzy sash that said the word sexy and glitter. And I thought, man, we got to play together.
Love at first sight.
Yeah. So shortly thereafter, I was looking for a female vocalist that could keep up with the rhythms of my faster songs, especially. I encountered Heather Aubrey Lloyd in a coffee house open mic outside of the University of Maryland, College Park. And we got along, and it was all right. And I was like, "You want to be in a band?" And she said yes, and that worked out well. And that was
2001.
also 2001, so way back. So Rowan's probably even further back. And then Kristen is just the newbie. I think we only glommed onto her like a little over 11 years.
Yeah, it's like
years?
12 years now. Yep.
And I was worried about like making sure we could keep a cellist in the band, so I married that one.
Yeah, you got to do anything you can to lock that down.
Exactly. Yeah, as a contract. And so that's sort of how we've got two other members as well. Sharif, who even goes back further than Rowan. And
Joey's my fault.
And Joey's the most recent one. Yeah,
Yes,
who you
that's my
brought to
fault.
me. And I'm thankful.
I'm sorry.
'cause he's amazing.
Okay.
So I'm so grateful that we've got our full six-piece. We couldn't feel that today. But
It's cool.
But that's the story of the four of us.
Okay.
Our origin story.
All right.
Okay?
Cool. Nerd origin story. What? Okay, so I took notes because I'm a professional. Boo. Don't look at them. Boo. Oh God. So you guys have a song called Oracle.
Woo, that's me.
Yeah. In my D&D campaign, just met an Oracle.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
I think that oracles are tricky business, which is why I took the, horror and trauma of childhood oracles into adulthood and had to write songs about them to sort them out, because they are great and terrible. You never just go great. I met this oracle. This oracle is great. You have to meet her.
It's in Delphi and Greece. It's great.
Mm-hmm. And terrible. And so the song is really about that dichotomy.
Okay.
I think I like our intros with Jules. He's a good, not straight man, that's the wrong word, but it's a good combo. I like it.
I'm on the spectrum somewhere in the Kinsey scale, I'm sure. We all are, aren't we? It's a beautiful, glorious melting pot of identity.
It's a rainbow of weird.
It is, or normal. I mean, if everybody's weird, then nothing's weird.
Right.
And it's all normal. And
Oracles are weird.
Oracles are weird. The one in my D&D campaign, since you asked, is very cryptic and just wouldn't give, we had these questions about dragons and dragon eggs, and they were like, maybe, man.
Right. So an oracle. Because seriously, the song, the movies it comes from, since we're in a theater, is The Secret of Nim, wherein a mouse is sent to their oracle. Their oracle is an owl. You do not need to be a zoologist. And in The Neverending Story, it's even more messed up. Their hero is a child sent to an oracle that is a set of stone, half-naked women that shoot lasers out of their eyes at children.
Sounds like my ex-wife. You can cut out all those camera takes. It's Super hacky. Rowan, I haven't seen you probably since one of Rob's open mics
Yeah.
in public at T-Volve, maybe? You might have been like...
Oh, no, I think it was at El Golfo. I think was the
Golfo.
last time I saw you.
Were you there when the last open mic in person there? Was that?
No, it wasn't that one, but it was sometime in that range though. I think.
No, let's figure it out because the people at home really want us to get through the minutia of this. Well, regardless, it's nice to see you again. I'm sorry you couldn't sing. You're under strict lockdown orders from on high.
Yeah.
I heard.
Well, my wife is
wife.
is an educator, and so they have some pretty strict protocols at their school. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
You
And now you're hip now. You fit in perfectly.
Well, if we can get serious for a sec, one of the most amazing, or I don't know, frankly, frustrating things of leading communities and things like that right now is that the key to all of it is communicating with one another and being honest with one another. So, knowing what our comfort levels are and knowing what we expect of one another and then, sticking to it has been really, really important. So knowing where Rowan's coming from and knowing where Rowan's wife is coming from allows us to do all these sorts of things and do them comfortably. So it's been an important... Oh, sorry. Done with serious talk.
No.
But even like with AFI, having this sort of expectations and you fill out the thing.
Right.
And I've certainly been in situations over the last year where somebody didn't follow the expectations or even the letter of the contract or something like that. And that has been some of the most like frustrating or professionally, frankly, like undermining moments of my career in the last year.
Yeah.
So I'm really appreciative that, well, this is kind of funny.
That's good. This is a little Doppler effect we'll add in post.
The fact that we've thought about it ahead of time, communicated about it, and can execute stuff like this is just thank you for the organization.
It takes one of our sponsors we have, the commercial you may have already seen, Empathy. We're sponsored by Empathy, the Regeneration. We'll do the whole pitch later. You probably have
all of
already
us.
seen it.
Empathy. 3, 2. Empathy.
Was that good?
Oh, I'm spooked. You done spooked me, y'all. It takes a lot of empathy. Usually, just to have a society, I feel like it takes a lot of empathy. You pile on that, the political situation we had and currently still have, to be honest. And then you pile on that a global pandemic that the political situation, means that we can't really broach it in any meaningful way. Then it's left the banner item I found from last year was that it's all up to kind of us to take care of ourselves. Even now you kind of see that. And what you're talking about, that sense of community, like even though we're farther apart than we've ever been, we've had to coalesce and come together to, stay afloat barely, like tread water. And I think it takes that level of empathy to know that, like, yeah, I know it's a hassle to do all this stuff, but not doing it kind of throws a wrench in the whole thing. So I think it's worth the effort of, I don't want to put pants on. I put pants on. And Kristen. I don't know. You're wearing pants.
Yes.
It's a good segue.
Yes, I am.
We were talking about Alien, the film, earlier, which is a film, as opposed to Aliens, which is a movie or a flick. Fun popcorn jam. I like how from Alien to Aliens, they upped it. The cat wasn't enough. They had to have a kid. And so the cat's the kid now. And then in the third one, don't they kill the cat? Doesn't she die?
Off screen even.
Yeah,
Like,
that's rough
yeah,
because she was like the second main character
Spoiler
in
alert.
Aliens. Spoiler alert for this 23-year-old movie, Alien 3. Okay. Well, this will come out. Well, you guys already know because it's out right now, but this will come out about a month from when we're recording it. So, do you guys have any plugs or anything that you want people to see, you want people to get? Just advice generally for life for people? Stock tips?
I, at least, working with Institute of Musical Traditions on May 23rd, am part of a Bob Dylan tribute, which is a real... Bob Dylan's music is somebody that I've been avoiding it for years, and then Dave Eisner of Institute of Musical Traditions was like, "Please come do a tribute with us," and I was like, "Ah." So I've been learning the most un-Bob Dylan-y songs. I've been trying to learn from the Bob Dylan catalog. I'm doing a pretty good job. I Googled. Well, first off, it's both in person and webcast. So if you imtfolk.org, you'll find all the links for YouTube and Facebook and all that good stuff. Institute of Musical Traditions, imtfolk.org. And it's a Sunday afternoon in Tacoma Park. So like we're out in a park and everything like that, and that'll be gorgeous. But I found my songs by Googling angstiest Bob Dylan songs and reading the lyrics before listening to the music. And then Googling most underrated Bob Dylan love songs. And again, reading them before listening to them. So I'm pretty proud of my set list. I'm excited about it. I'm actually excited about it. So that's May 23rd, Sunday. Do we have anything else in late May?
Well, we do a live stream every Wednesday evening on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. We've been doing them for over a year every Wednesday. I'm sure we'll be doing them a month from now. We are not sure how further into the future because we're starting to get out there and have actual gigs. But
yeah, it's weird. I'm very apprehensive about it. I've been getting like emails and stuff, and I'm like, okay.
You can send them to me.
Some intelligent decision making to be made.
Yeah, so but music, ilyAIMY.bandcamp.com is where you get your downloads. We will even mail you old-fashioned CDs. Yeah.
And then all the information's on ilyAIMY.com. ilyAIMY, ilyAIMY.com. You'll know you got it right because it stands for I love you and I miss you.
Also, there's a link in the description.
Oh, there's a link in the description. So you can find out more about both our Wednesday night webcasts live from the Lair and our Monday night open mic night, which is, again, done totally virtually. We've been doing it Speaking in the future, I think we'll be on, week 61, I suppose, by the time that
so
we do
close,
this.
8 away.
Stop it. So Rowan and I co-host that on Monday nights. And it's just been a wonderful way of keeping people...
Their own creative juices.
Still flowing. Yeah. And, we've got people coming in and performing for us everywhere from California to the UK.
To Silver Spring, Maryland.
And Silver Spring, Maryland. So you can find all of that on ilyAIMY.com, ilyAIMY.com. Or all your popular social medias.
I legit thought that was someone else, and I got very startled. I was like, that's not what Rowan's voice sounds like. Okay, well, on that fun, disheveled, ridiculous note, thanks for coming, guys. You can leave.
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, get out.
Bye.
Now.
Can we take our stuff?
No, that's mine. You forfeit it. That little questionnaire you signed, that you forfeit your property rights. Okay,
told
well,
you not to
we'll shove
sign
you out
that.
the back door. Goodbye. And now, for a special performance from Rin.